Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a pleasant day, especially to our mentor, our professor, Ayesha P. Warid. I am Sudimar D. Supyan, your presenter for the subject Human Behavior in Organization. My topic is on Chapter 7, Power in Politics. Power is the ability that you have to influence the behavior of another stakeholder in your organization. Power is the capacity that A has to influence the behavior of B so that B acts in accordance with A wishes. Exists as a potential or fully actualized influence over the dependent relationship. Dependency. When a person or an individual is being dependent into other. For example, in a relationship, B is dependent to A because A possesses something that B requires. Difference between leadership and power. Power is a person's ability to control activities of the other individuals, while on the other hand, leadership is the ability to inspire people to follow your instruction voluntarily. Traditionally, it was believed that power was derived from leadership. Leadership focuses on goal achievement, requires goal compatibility with the followers, focuses on influence downward. Power, on the other hand, used as means for achieving goals. A basis of power. First is the formal power. This is established by an individual's position in an organization. Now, formal power has three bases. The coercive power, which is a power based dependent on fear of negative result. A reward power. Compliance achieved based on the ability to distribute rewards that others view as valuable. And the third is legitimate power, the formal authority to control and use resources based on a person's position in the formal hierarchy. And the second one is personal power. A personal power is a power that comes from an individual's unique characteristics. These are the most effective. This personal power has two bases. Number one is the expert power. It is an influence based on special skills or knowledge. Second one is the referent power, based on a position by an individual of desirable resources or personal traits. Dependency is the key to power. Let's begin with the general dependency postulate. The greater B dependency on A, the greater the power A has over the B. Possession or control of scarce organizational resources that other needs to make manager powerful. Access to optional resources, example, multiple supplies, and etc., reduces the resource holder's power. The dependency increases when the resources are important, scarce, and non-substitutable. Power tactics. Ways in which individuals translate power bases into specific action. There are 9 influence tactics. First is legitimacy, the rational persuasion, inspirational appeal, consultations, inspirational appeals, consultation, exchange, personal appeal, ingratiation, pressure, and coalition. Factors influencing power tactics. Choice and effectiveness of influence tactics are moderated by sequencing of tactics. Softer to harder tactics works best. Political skill of the user. The culture of the organization. Culture affects users' choice of tactics. Politics. Power and action. Political behavior. activities that are not required as part of one's formal role in the organization, but that influence or attempt to influence the distribution of advantage or disadvantage within the organization. Legitimate political behavior. Normal everyday politics. Complaining, bypassing, illegitimate political behavior. Extreme political behavior that violates the implied rules of the game. Sabotage, whistleblowing, and symbolic protests.